Really don't want to burn up all the daylight hours trying to catch a single fish after an hour, over an hour. I mean, it's time to move. We're going to be leaving Raccoon and heading to Chickamauga Creek as soon as I find a good spot down there. All right, guys, I'm at a new spot, and it don't look too promising, but I've already been to a couple places this morning, and they look really good. So, and they wasn't. So maybe this one's just looks bad and might be a really good spot. See how deep it is. Surprisingly decently deep, about 4 or 5 foot. And they've already got like some kind of balcony or something right here. This is Chickamauga Creek. I'm using the bait I caught last night, which is creek chubs. About 4 foot deep, give or take. And just gonna put that right there. Seems pretty deep right there. All right, let's see if there's anything in this creek. So I had plans to go to another spot, and the woman, an older lady, actually seen whenever I was coming out through there, it was a little high there, so she recommended this spot. She used to work for the city, and she asked what I was doing with the fish when I caught them, and I just told her, you know, what I was going to do. I'm going to release them. And she said, good, don't eat them, because this creek right here has tons of sewage and stuff going into it. A bunch of lines and stuff broke, draining into it, and the city hasn't done a whole lot about it. It almost makes me not want to catch a fish right here. But now I'm even more curious to see what's in here. So hopefully we get to. Hopefully. I say that a lot, but yeah, seriously, hopefully. To be honest, I might have brought too big a gear. This hook's a size 12, and that's a big creek chub head. So probably not going to catch anything on this one, but you never know. I left my poles back there because I don't like the looks of that spot. And on up here, there's a bridge that I had to drive over, and it was really open. It looked like a killer spot for some decent fish, but I don't know if you're able to make it there from over there. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah, looks like a decent little path I can get through here, as long as it's not like quicksand. Ugh. We'll work with what we got. This is where I want to be. Perfect. Let's go get the poles. Should have really just brought my stuff with me instead of walking down here. But then there would have been a really good chance that it wasn't fishable. I don't even know if that's a word, fishable. Okay, I gotta take this jacket off, I'm burning up. So I made it over here. And now we're gonna put some poles in the water, see if there's some damn fish in here. I'm fishing between two little arms right there of the bridge. It makes like a channel, well, I should say sides. So I have a little channel coming through here. This creek on down, probably about where I'm at, maybe a little bit over a mile, connects to the Ohio River. Right now, the water's low in this part of the creek and low in that part of the river until you get down past the dam. So it's cutting off a lot of these fish's source of food coming from the river right now. And what I'm going to try to do is give them something to eat. And if they're hungry, there ain't no bait in here, there's going to be. And we found a hole. This is what I want. It's deep here, a lot more promising. Got it. What's down there eating? It really doesn't feel too bad. It's kind of all over the place, acts like a channel. The little old channel cat. Well exceeded its expectations of hitting 65 degrees. I think it's 71 right now, so I can get him in there without me going in. Wrong way, dude. There you go. Well, guys, there's some fish down here. What do you say we catch another one? There we go, guys. Got another one. This time he just kind of took it down by himself. I didn't have to set the hook on him. It acts like another little channel. Yep, this time a little bit different in color. That's about it. Pretty close to the same size as the first one. Yeah, he didn't want to open up, but there's number two. It's pretty quick. It was like 5 minutes after I, maybe, no, not even that, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes after I cast it out. So there's some fish in here for sure. That was fast. And he took my bait, so I'm gonna rebait up. It's about the size of the chunks I'm using to catch them on. Oh, there we go, got one on. This is on the bigger piece of bait, which don't mean anything. It's got a bigger hook on it too, so kind of surprised I was able to set the hook on it. I think it's smaller. That's probably my smallest one. Yeah, I'm just dragging him across top of the water. What do we got? Just another little old channel cat. I'm trying to be careful so that he don't get me, but right there he is. Nice little spotted one. Oh. And that's going to be my biggest. This would be the biggest channel cat I think I've caught so far, at least in length. And I caught him right by the side of the whisker. He was barely hooked. But yeah, there you go. He seems really tense. Probably ready to get back in the water. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. And the smallest one yet. Smallest one so far. This is a size that I don't like messing with. They will sting the crap out of you. goes. This one feels like a better one. I brought too heavy a gear with me. And it made it a little less fun, but there we go. Another channel cat. There you go, get out here, buddy. A little confused. What do you say, let's get another one? I haven't had a bite in like hours. Broke one of my lines off, the other one over there hasn't been touched. I think I'm using too big of hooks. This time of year, it's really tough to be able to catch big fish. That is for our area anyway. I was happy to catch some around the range I did. I'd say probably between 2 to 4 pounds at the most, the biggest ones. So not a complete day of disappointment, I guess. The summer months seem to turn on the fish a little better, especially the bigger ones in this area. It's hard to catch fish without having a boat, but I got a boat now, so I'll be taking that out a lot this summer. I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I mean, it's almost dark now, and I've been at it for a little while. I averaged about a fish and a half per hour, so I think I caught like 6 or 7. But if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.